Once again, we are back on Soch ttalk train of thought with a series of an episode with Mr. Biju Nair, who is a co-founder, director of LTA School of Beauty, which is a part of an Clarion Group, which is the largest contract manufacturing and private level manufacturing in India. And I'm sure it's an interesting conversation what we had in our last episode. Sir, welcome again to this episode.
Thank you so much, Dr. Chima.
In our last episode, I think we have cleared the various doubt as far as why we are talking in terms of a beauty industry from the perspective of parents and even from as far as the students which are concerned. Now, in fact, as far as LTA which is concerned, they are also there into a world skill competition. So, for a benefit of a target audience, can you throw light like how they can be part of the world skill competition?
Sure. So let me just elaborate on what exactly is this World Skills Competition. Just like everybody knows about the Olympics of sports, okay, where the entire world globe comes together, compete, and there is a gold, silver, and bronze medal, and so on. And there's a national anthem being played when you are a gold medalist. So we all know that. Similarly, just like sport, there is a skill competitions where the contestants from all over the world compete for medals.
Oh, I see.
It happens once in 2 years. Okay, Olympic happen once in 4 years, but skill competition, which used to be called as kind of a skill Olympics,
I see.
It happens once in 2 years. So there are about 50 plus categories of skills in which about thousands of candidates compete. You have a competition for welding, you have a competition for carpentry, you have a competition for wall painting, landscaping, many skills, as I mentioned, 50 plus kind of categories in which people from all part of the world compete. Similarly, in the industry which matters to us is the beauty and hairdressing. So for beauty and hairdressing also there is a skill competition which is part of those 50 plus.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. So what is required is India should send their representative to compete. Okay, and that one person who will represent beauty in a beauty category contestant has to be less than 21 years by the time they enter into the competition.
Okay.
So it's a 4-day competition. So you need to beauty skills contestant need to know facials, need to know pedicure, need to know manicure, need to know body spa, okay, need to know nail art, need to know makeup. So you cannot be a single dimensional contestant. You need to be multidimensional. You need to be good at all this within the country to compete against the best in the world.
Okay.
Only then you will have a chance to win a medal.
So how does LTA prepares those students for that world skill competition?
Interesting. So until 2013, I think the first time India competed in world skills competition in the beauty category was 2011. When we were not aware of such competition, because awareness level in the industry itself was quite low.
Correct.
But somehow we came to know that there is something like the competition happening, and in 2011 we did not do much. We were the last. There were about 24 countries and so on. Then in 2013 we said that we'll start preparing for the 2013 competition. So in 2012 we put up a contestants on. Hardly any contestants we found outside our academy, because you need to be less than 21. Okay, B, you need to be multi-skilled. 3, you need to have the passion to really compete at the world level.
Passion level,
and you need to be, a person who is strong enough to face. If you have a French contestant or a Korean contestant or a Japanese contestant next to you, okay, you need to be strong enough to compete. So we started learning it, and 2013 was the first time when somebody trained by LTA from LTA was representing India. So we just did one better than the previous year, because for us also it was a learning process. International exposure in competition was new to us. So in the first year, 2013, we learned the tricks of the trade. Okay, then we started preparing better. And then when we started involving other schools, other academies, other states, and so on. We started promoting because the more contestants come from various parts of the country, the healthier the competition happens.
I see.
Okay, so hence we started saying that let everybody come in and let the best one win. Okay, so our candidate was also into the pool.
Correct.
So in 2015, our candidate trained by us represented India, and we were among the medallion winner. Okay.
I think for the benefit of our ttalk audience, I'm sure it's very interesting. Many of them would like to get into a world scale competition. So we'll just show the glimpses of like how it gives a feel of you're part of an World Cup and you are in that competition. And if you win that competition, where I think the students from LTA School of Beauty have won that particular beauty competition. So we'd like to show to a target audience. You can just have a look at the glimpse of the beauty contest.
ओलंपिक्स की चर्चा करते हैं, क्रिकेट की चर्चा करते हैं, फुटबॉल की चर्चा करते हैं, लेकिन दुनिया में कभी किसी ने कल्पना की थी कि स्किल्स का भी ओलंपिक्स होगा। और ये नौजवान बच्चे जो आज की 10वीं पटरी में बैठे हैं, पूरी दुनिया में चाहे ब्यूटिशियन हो, प्लम्बर हो, मेसन हो, कारपेंटर हो, भारत के ये नौजवान वर्ल्ड स्किल्स में आबू धाबी जा रहे हैं। और पूरे भारतवर्ष के मैं चाहूंगा कि बच्चों को एक बार स्किल्स कॉम्पिटिशन के सभी बच्चों से आग्रह करूंगा कि अपने स्थान पर खड़े हो जाएं, ताकि पूरा भारत देख सके कि आप कौन हैं।
स्किल इंडिया मिशन के कौशल विकास की पहल से कुशल बन रहे हैं भारत के युवा। इसका उत्तम उदाहरण है वर्ल्ड स्किल्स प्रतियोगिता में हमारी हिस्सेदारी। हर 2 साल में आयोजित होने वाली इस स्किल्स ओलंपिक्स में भारत एक खास पहचान बना चुका है। स्किल इंडिया मिशन, NSDE और NSDC की बदौलत भारत के हुनरबाज दुनिया भर में अपने कौशल का परचम लहरा रहे हैं।
वोकेशनल एजुकेशन एक ऐसा कॉन्सेप्ट है, ये ऐसी चीज है आज तक भी इंडिया में बहुत पॉपुलर नहीं है, बिकॉज वोकेशनल एजुकेशन या स्किलिंग को वो ड्यू रिस्पेक्ट नहीं मिलता। तो वर्ल्ड स्किल्स एक ऐसा प्लेटफॉर्म है जहाँ पे हम जाके शोकेस कर सकते हैं, और जब वो मेडल्स लेके आते हैं, वो ग्लोबल अरीना में वो रिकग्निशन पाते हैं। इट इज हेल्पिंग टू चेंज द माइंडसेट ऑफ द पेरेंट्स आल्सो हियर, बिकॉज ये वाले करियर्स अब ज्यादा एस्पिरेशनल हो रहे हैं।
इस साल आबू धाबी में होने वाले वर्ल्ड स्किल्स प्रतियोगिता के 26 अलग-अलग क्षेत्रों में भाग लेंगे हमारे देश के युवक और युवतियां। ब्यूटी एंड वेलनेस सेक्टर में ब्यूटी थेरेपी प्रतियोगिता में भाग ले रही हैं पुणे की रहने वाली 20 वर्षीय करिश्मा गुप्ता। तो कैसी है इनकी कौशल की तैयारी, कैसे पहुंची ये इस पड़ाव तक?
वो एक डिसीजन लेना थोड़ा बहुत मुश्किल था, बिकॉज ब्यूटी करियर को हर कोई इतना सपोर्ट नहीं करता है। लोग बोलते हैं कि अगर कुछ नहीं करना है तो ब्यूटी ज्वाइन कर लो। ब्यूटी करियर को लेके बहुत से लोगों का थिंकिंग आज भी डिफरेंट है, पर मेरी फैमिली ने मुझे बहुत सपोर्ट किया। बट पापा को कन्विंस करना थोड़ा सा मुश्किल रहा।
थोड़ा हम भी टेंस थे कि आगे ये क्या कर सकती ब्यूटी में, तो मैंने उसको थोड़ा बोला था इंजीनियरिंग कर कुछ, तो वो बोली नहीं मम्मा मेरे को इसमें इंटरेस्ट है, तो मैं यही करना चाहती हूँ। तो फिर मैंने बोला ठीक है। थोड़ा उसके पापा तैयार नहीं थे पहले कि इसमें क्या स्कोप होगा, क्या कैरियर होगा मेरी बेटी का।
पिता की सहमति न पाने का दुख तो था, पर करिश्मा को अपने हुनर पर भरोसा था। करिश्मा ने अपने शौक को अपना जुनून बना लिया और लग गई ब्यूटी थेरेपी में महारत हासिल करने में।
बहुत ही लंबा जर्नी था मेरा ये स्टेज को अचीव करने के लिए। 3 years ऑफ माई लाइफ मैंने इसमें दिया है।
करिश्मा जो ये साल कम्पीट करने जा रही है, एक्चुअली वो बहुत बड़ा सा रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी खुद के शोल्डर्स पे लेके जा रही है, बिकॉज 3rd टाइम इन अ रो, मतलब एक्सपेक्टेशन भी बहुत है उसकी। कभी भी ऐसा नहीं हुआ कि वो नर्वस हो गई बिकॉज उसके ऊपर इतने एक्सपेक्टेशन है, जो पॉजिटिव है, बिकॉज वो प्रेशर के अंडर परफॉर्म कर पाती है। एक अच्छी दूसरी चीज़ उसमें है कि वो कॉन्सेंट्रेट अच्छा करती है, मतलब आप कुछ भी आवाज़ कर लो, आसपास कुछ भी डिस्ट्रैक्ट कर लो, उसका ध्यान उसमें ही होती है। अभी हम ट्राई कर रहे हैं कि उसको हम थोड़ा हार्डर ट्रेनिंग दें, बिकॉज वहाँ जाके उनको हैंड होल्ड करने के लिए कोई नहीं होता।
बाहर मुझे कोई मेरे नाम से नहीं बुलाएगा इन अबू धाबी, दे वजह से इंडियंस ने ऐसा परफॉर्म किया। सो वो रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी को पूरा करना बहुत ही डिफ़िकल्ट होता है। जब हमें वो ऑनर मिला तब वो जो एक ज़िद है गोल्ड के लिए वो हमारा और भी ज़्यादा हो गया कि नहीं अब तो हमें गोल्ड चाहिए फॉर इंडिया। सो इट वॉज क्वाइट वेरी मच प्राउड मोमेंट फॉर अस।
वैसे सब बोलते हैं ना कि बेटों के नाम से माँ बाप पहचाने जाते हैं, पर मेरे को 3 बेटियां हैं। मेरे को प्राउड फील होता है कि मेरे को तीनों बेटियां हैं। और आज मैं इसके नाम से पहचाने जाती हूँ तो मेरे को और गर्व महसूस होता है। अभी उसके पापा बहुत खुश है कि मैं जो नहीं बोल रहा था उस पर मेरी बेटी खरी उतरी और उसने करके दिखाया कि नहीं पापा ब्यूटी में भी कैरियर है।
भारत की स्त्रियां स्किल डेवलपमेंट के जरिए, मुद्रा योजना के जरिए अपने पांव पर खड़ी होंगी, स्टैंड अप के जरिए अपने पांव पर खड़ी होंगी और वो बहुत अच्छी डॉक्टर होंगी, बहुत अच्छी इंजीनियर होंगी, बहुत अच्छी आईएएस होंगी, बहुत अच्छी आईपीएस होंगी, बहुत अच्छी कारीगर होंगी, बहुत अच्छी पढ़ाई होगी, बहुत अच्छी फिशरमैन होंगी, बहुत अच्छी जुलाहा होंगी और बहुत अच्छी पत्नी होंगी, बहुत अच्छी बेटी होंगी, बहुत अच्छी माँ होंगी। पूरी दुनिया की औरतों को रास्ता दिखाई।
26 अलग अलग क्षेत्र के युवा हुनरबाज जाएंगे वर्ल्ड स्किल्स अबू धाबी में और मुकाबला करेंगे दुनिया भर के बेहतरीन प्रतियोगियों से। दिल में जोश और सामने है एक ही लक्ष्य, जीतना है सिर्फ गोल्ड और करना है भारत का सिर गर्व से ऊंचा। इन हुनरबाजों को हमारी ढेर सारी शुभकामनाएं। आप में भी करिश्मा और इन सब प्रतियोगियों जैसा हुनर मौजूद है तो बढ़ाइए स्किल इंडिया मिशन की तरफ अपने कदम। आपके सपनों को हुनर के पंख तो मिलेंगे ही और साथ ही मिलेगा खुले आसमान से बड़ा अवसर।
It was very interesting to see like
Absolutely.
how your students from LTA School of Beauty, they've competed at the international level, and I'm sure like the kind of talents which you are nurturing in your beauty school, and we could see like at the international level they went and they outperformed and they won the medal and the glory for India. Like I'm sure like many of the TikTok audience would like to be part of an World Skill competition, and I'm sure like it's this will give them a different perspective of looking at what beauty is all about.
Very good. My advice to you, if you're really aspiring to be one of those contestants, okay, you should start early, because by 21 you should be an international champion. So if you have to be, then you need to start at the age of 17. So you start building your hopes and aspirations, and you can take up a program with us. Our program helps you prepare for the World Skills Competition. It doesn't guarantee you anything because we are only a training company. Okay, there are neutral juries, then there are government bodies who assess whether the candidate is worth representing the country or not. So our role is only up to the stage of preparing, and since we have the wherewithal, we have the expertise of training, we just look for the right candidate with the right kind of passion, with the right kind of fire, with the right kind of attitude to go all the way and win. We are prepared to train them.
Good. And also I think there has been an international placement also as far as LTA which is concerned. Can you throw some light for the international placement for our target audience, please?
Very good. In fact, if you look at countries worldwide, they are looking for people who really has got a service orientation, who really are not a complaining variety, and who are very happy to serve. And Indians traditionally are people who are Atiti Devo Bhava. So we welcome our guests. There is a service orientation which comes very naturally to us. So what was missing, if the world want the talent from India, what was missing was the skills, okay, which is of an international standards. So when we brought in all those international quality skills and qualification, we started approaching organization who recruits candidates to go overseas. So cruise liner was one of the organized kind of body who absorbs candidates, and we have seen huge success. If anybody desires to go overseas, we have a platform. We can provide a platform. Okay, just that you should not be homesick and come back soon and so on. And you love traveling, you love seeing the world, you love the money which is coming to you. So we have an access route to them, access route to this particular mechanism.
Good, great. I think it's nice to see the initiative taken by LTA School of Beauty, or maybe we talk in terms of world skill competition, where I'm sure, like, if I was that particular age, would like to get into those kind of stuff, and also international placement. Now, in fact, some of our target audience, if they want to have a feel of an LTA offering which are there, so do you provide any kind of an trial session for them to have a feel of an beauty industry?
We always believe that the proof of the pudding is in having it. So many people wouldn't know what is there inside. What is inside, what happens actually, what is the method of training in LTA, what is the level of the trainer, what kind of environment you get there, what kind of infrastructure you get there. So they want to get a feel of it before they can really take a plunge or decide to do a program with us. So for all, we don't want anybody to blindly enroll with us and then they realize that's not our passion. So hence, to make it easier for them and to make a more informed decision, we conduct free trial class. So in this free trial class, we will take them through a session as though it's a normal course we are running. So same kind of presentation, same kind of PPT, same kind of practicals, okay, and so on. So they can see the caliber of the trainer, they can see the level of infrastructure, they will see the service standards of our team, okay, and then if they are comfortable and they decide that this is the right industry for me and this is the right institute for me to take there, we are open up. We are welcoming you with open arms.
Good, great. So thanks a lot for sharing a lot of insights as far as LTA School of Beauty which is concerned. There is so much what you are doing to bridge the skill gap which are required, and also to upscale the skill sets which are required as far as the industry which is concerned, and also for one to make as a profession. So I'm sure, like with the discussion what we had about the international placement, we did spoke in terms of world skill competitions which are there, which I'm sure, I think now whoever are listening to ttalk platform or ttalk audience will get inspiration to get into a beauty industry. Thanks a lot for enlightening our ttalk audience as far as the beauty industry which is concerned, and the options and the career opportunities which are available. Like,
I'm optimistic too, Dr. Chima.
Okay,
that more and more people will aspire to join this industry and make a great career out of it.
One more thing, what would you emphasize if you have to give advice to today's youth about the beauty education?
I would say two things. There's a difference between you learning tricks and tips and hacks from the social media sites. There are many videos available, okay, many Google sites available. But what is more authentic? You would never get to know, okay, unless and until you approach a credible person or a credible organization.
Right.
So my advice to you is, okay, don't be a quick fix hacker, okay, but have a very systematic study, okay, do your groundwork, okay, do your solid foundation of knowledge, okay, and the skill, learn the right skills, okay, from the right organization. Then you can tweak and manipulate. But you start with a tweak, okay, you will end up being, not uncertain in your mind what is right and what is wrong. Your sense of right and wrong is completely gone. Your knowledge and skill should be based on authentic knowledge and authentic skills, okay, from a credible organization, and I proudly claim LTA to be one of them.
Right, I think there are various information which are available, but those information, are those relevant to your kind of an thought process which are there? So always, I think, go to an institute which are more credible, which are more authenticated, and have got some certification and the international curriculum or content which are there. So thanks a million for sharing our ttalk, for sharing your knowledge with the ttalk audience about an beauty industry. Thank you very much. God bless you in abundance. Thank you very much.
Absolute pleasure talking to you and addressing the audience. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.